All right, Caregiver Week, take 2. I'm going to do it right away again today because Tuesdays and Thursdays are Becky's cardio rehab days. So that's where she is, and I'm sitting in the car waiting for her. She actually 2 things today. She had physical therapy for some work on neck muscles that have been hammered because of radiation way back in the day. And now she's at the cardio rehab, which is trying to strengthen the heart as much as they can. And exercise is critical. Actually, exercise is critical for both the patient and the caregiver. I'm going to strongly suggest a book for you. The book is called Spark, S-P-A-R-K, Spark, by John Ratey, R-A-T-E-Y. I'll post that later in the comments. I've used the book for a long, long time. It's been around a while, but basically it takes a look at the research and what does the research say about how exercise affects the brain and then in particular areas of our lives. The chapter headings are phenomenal. The first chapter heading is all about schools and academic performance. Some amazing stories about dramatic turnarounds from kids and adults, actually. Turns out that nothing changed except significant amounts of exercise, and their lives were changed with academic performance boosted and negative behavior mitigated. But then the rest of the chapters are stress, anxiety, depression, attention deficit, menopause, aging. Every single one of those affected positively, dramatically so, by exercising. So as a caregiver, I have long conversations about this. Well, Becky and I, lesson number 1 about caregiver and the person you're working with is talk about everything. And that's what we've been doing since day 1, 29 years ago. There's very little we don't put on the table. But certainly one of them is I got to take care of myself. I'm actually dealing right now with a shoulder issue. I already had 2 rotator cuff surgeries, but over Christmas, Boxing Day, of course, we were playing burrito dodgeball. It was a game that our son gave to our daughter and their family, and we were playing it, and I backpedaled trying to get away from my granddaughter Charlotte on uneven ground and hit the ground badly. So I have 1 re-tear and 2 new tears. So I got to take care of that because caregivers have to take care of themselves. And of course, one of the ways to do that is exercise. I do it. I have done it for years. Becky never was much of an exerciser. It didn't come from a family that did. I did happen to come from a family that valued that and did it. She's got on board now recently, and she notices when she does it, it makes a difference. When she doesn't, again, it does make a difference negatively. So exercise. Can't say it enough. Exercise. It doesn't require professional athlete level exercise. It just takes move. I walk like I'm late for about 30 to 40 minutes a day, 2 to 3 miles. And that's the aerobic things that get me going. And then strength training as I am able to add that. So, caregiver has to take care of themselves. Whatever the patient has, movement and exercise helps. So on both fronts, exercise is a good thing. We'll talk later.